Has anybody from the administration contacted you?
No, nobody has contacted neither my parents nor I.
Not the White House, not the president, not the vice president?
We have not heard a word.
Obama now has a proven track record of ignoring the tragedy associated with American lives due to his policies. When it comes to tragedy associated with division, President Obama is all over it.
If a white male teen was involved in the same kind of scenario, that from top to bottom, both the outcome and the aftermath might have been different.
Arms out to the side. Are you all? I don't have a weapon. Hey, you can't do that.
But when 5 Marines are killed on American soil by a radical jihadist domestic terrorist.
Have you heard from the president?
No.
Does that surprise you?
No.
Or a beautiful young upstanding American woman is gunned down in broad daylight in San Francisco.
Yeah, can I ask you if in the last 3 weeks President Obama has expressed his condolences to you or your family? Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. When there have been other very public deaths in this country, like Michael Brown and Trayvon Martin and Freddie Gray, the president has expressed his condolences to the family. I would have expected him to do that here. He did more than express his condolences in those cases. He had a lot to say about those circumstances, I think because they tied into policies that he cared about, like gun control and alleged police profiling. And yet, when one of his policies with respect to immigration enforcement is at the root of a problem here that we're all discussing today, we don't hear anything from him, and you didn't hear anything from him. And about the kindest thing I can say about that is that's incredibly disheartening and troubling to me.
The Obama administration doesn't contact families or even lower the flags at the White House until people start complaining. Lapdog media spinster Chuck Todd of NBC's Meet the Press recently declared,
"It turns out there is no evidence to back up Trump's now famous claim that immigrants are rapists and bringing crime in the United States. In fact, we couldn't find a single study that links violent crime and immigration."
Chuck Todd couldn't create a bigger lie even with Brian Williams helping him. Illegal immigrants accounted for nearly 37% of sentences in 2014, even though they only represent 3.5% of the U.S. population. Breitbart reports that even according to the United States' own criminal alien statistics, according to the United States Government Accountability Office, illegal immigrants represented 16.8% of drug trafficking cases, 20% of kidnapping, hostage-taking, 74.1% of drug possession, 12.3% of money laundering, and 12% of murder convictions.
Many of the ICE agents that I deal with feel like they have been handcuffed by this administration recently. Do you have that feeling also in the ICE agents that you work with?
Absolutely, I do. The line level officers in both ICE and us have the same desire, and that's to keep the community safe. So they took an oath. They have a mission. They're not being allowed to carry out that mission. That morale issue was discussed and addressed by the administration with a raise, but that is not what's giving the ICE officers at the line level poor morale.
Can you pay a law enforcement officer enough to ignore crime?
No.
We do it. We did it. I did it, or we do it for other reasons. We do it because we feel like we make our communities safer. We do it because we want to help people around us. We don't do it for another $1,000 a year in pay. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's, as I said earlier, it's a calling. We don't choose law enforcement, it chooses us.
Average American citizens are being lied to and ignored on an intolerable scale never before seen in the history of the United States. Impeach Obama. American lives depend on it. John Bound for Infowars.com.
I want to make this announcement now. It's going up as we speak, a day early.
To celebrate the birth of our country and give a big thanks to all the info warriors out there, we are now offering free shipping on every item shipped out of the InfoWarsStore.com warehouse. That's free shipping on all t-shirts, books, and DVDs. Free shipping on Molon Labe and 1776 belt buckles, which are also 25% off while supplies last. Free shipping on all of our InfoWarsLife.com nutraceuticals. If it's in the InfoWarsStore.com warehouse, it's shipping for free, all during the month of July. It's our way of saying thanks to the true heart and soul of this operation, who stand beside us and support us as we wage an info war for liberty and freedom for all. InfoWarsStore.com, free shipping for the month of July.